It's the start of another week, and so it's time for a new animal. This week's animal is the Binturong, also known as the bear cat. The Binturong bears a remarkable resemblance to a meth-addicted raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy. That being said, they are still cute. Binturongs live in Southeast Asia in a range spanning Borneo to Nepal. They live in these rainforests and spend most of their time in the trees, mainly for protection purposes and also to get at fruit. Though they spend most of the time in the trees, they cannot jump from one tree to another like a monkey, and so have to climb all the way down to the forest floor, walk over to the next tree and climb all the way up it. Because of this, a lot of the time Binturongs are mistaken for sloths, which must be confusing as sloths live in South America, rather a long way away from Southeast Asia. Binturongs aren't fussy eaters. They eat anything they can find, from small birds, mammals and fish to fruit and vegetables. Though they probably mainly eat fruit and vegetables, as they aren't exactly adapted to be exceptional hunters, and so probably only eat meat when it's easily available to them and when they don't have to actively hunt for it. Because of their mainly fruity diet, they are excellent seed dispersers, and therefore rather important to their jungle environment. In captivity, Binturongs have been known to live for 25 years, but in the wild they are thought to live for only 10 to 15 years. Female Binturongs are the dominant sex in their species, with females being around 20% larger than the males. Female Binturongs, amazingly, can experience delayed implantation, where the egg has been fertilised but won't implant in the uterus and start developing until the female wants it to. This means that there is no set mating season, as the two gametes can form the zygote, but it won't develop into an embryo until the outside conditions are right, so it can sit there for months. Around 2 to 6 cubs will be born and raised by the mother, while the father rarely stays to help. When raising young, the female comes down from the tree canopy and builds a nest on the jungle floor. Binturongs have a few more amazing adaptations besides delayed implantation, the most interesting being their scent. Bizarrely, these jungle-dwelling mammals smell like popcorn. This is because their scent contains the compound 2-AP, which is also produced in the Maillard reaction, the reaction between amino acids and reducing sugars that occurs when many foods are browned by heat, such as toasting marshmallows, baking cookies, and of course making popcorn. Now back to biology after that little chemistry lesson. Binturongs use their delicious smelling scent to mark out their territories to either ward off predators or attract mates. Binturongs, like sloths, are very lazy and sleep in their sunny canopies during the day. They are mainly crepuscular and so are most active at dusk. Most of the time they are alone, but do sometimes live with a few other members of their species, mostly around mating. When they're not sleeping, they will sometimes go swimming to cool down and relax, a rather nice life for them. They have also been known to make chuckling sounds when they're happy. Despite being called a bear cat, the Binturong is neither a bear or a cat. It is part of the family Viveridae alongside civets, and are actually the largest living member of this family. Binturongs have no predators apart from, you guessed it, humans. Binturong populations have gone down by about 30% in the last 30 years due to humans hunting it and destroying their jungle habitats. Because of this, the IUCN classes them as vulnerable, but in some countries like China they are endangered. Thankfully though, Binturongs are part of the Species Survival Program that links up zoos in a worldwide breeding program to protect the future of the Binturong and many other endangered species. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you'd like to learn more about our world, its history, and the wonderful life that surrounds us all, please feel free to subscribe to the channel if you think we deserve it, and if you'd like to see more from us.